Starting a new day. We stayed here in this wonderful, wonderful Walmart. Well, actually, it was very loud here last night. It wasn't a bad stay, but it was kind of loud. Don't you agree?
It was loud. Walmarts can be loud because the sweep cleaners try to make it their personal objective to wake up every illegally parked RV here.
But we had an awesome spot. We was underneath this huge tree with, I call it old man's beard hanging down, Spanish moss. So we had a great spot, but it was super noisy. I didn't sleep very good last night. Just a lot of, I wouldn't say we had trouble, just a lot of activity, people driving through, loud music.
A lot of block party music.
But it was okay to camp here. What is the name of this town?
Barrow.
Yeah, Bartow, yeah. So anyway, if you're coming through Bartow, we didn't have no trouble at the Walmart, so, and it says you can park here, so try it out. Kind of what?
It's just a big loop. I don't know.
Big.
Because this takes you all the way to the botanical gardens.
Big gator.
What is that? So, oh, that's a staple machine. I don't know how they used to staple pictures together.
So close. I guess that was like a tanker wagon. No. There's too much to see. What is that? I don't know what that is. It's a Kelsey panoramic hand meter. I can't read it. Panoramic hand meter. I don't know. You got me.
That's the marble. That's the very old version of marble.
Hamburger and steak.
Got stripes.
Oh,
Kaiser. 1965 day. Real stripes. What's the dates?
This one's 62.
This one's 1989.
whoa.
Wow, that's not that old. 1922. Of course, I know it's not original, but yeah, that's modern paper. It's slick. It's like a copy of it. Still pretty neat though.
You guys have pizza hats in there, by the way. Hi. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Looking for oh, check this out. There's a Tampa Bay area. You know, I'm not gonna say it, but that's like their own newspaper or something. I don't really understand. Maybe there's. I'm trying to find a year. Like a year of the paper.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm obviously during segregation. It looks like how old it is. I don't know. I don't want to comment on too much. I could be way off, way wrong.
He did that so it can happen over there.
That's fine.
How to go in there?
You were just in there. I think we're gonna go look at something else.
Dude, what's this?
Oh, what all these? Oh, it's pretty cool. Awesome tree.
I want to
It's history of the last 100 years. Here in Cook County.
No, you want to go to the next one across?
So we're checking out a heritage village in Largo, Florida. They took 25 historic buildings and put them all on 21 acres here, right outside of Tampa, Florida. So it's free to get into. The lady at the visitor center was really helpful. And you just walk around. They've got some tours going on. Some of the students at the local school are, I don't know, she said they're helping make ornaments. There's just a lot going on. But it's a beautiful day and we're just out for a walk.
Oh, can you go in here? Yeah. So which one is this?
So this one is, no, this isn't the school.
Yeah, I ain't sure. Oh, they had
The Low Barn.
they had indoor plumbing in 1700s.
It's called the Low Barn.
The low barn. So this is the low barn.
The Low Barn.
Is that what you said? Low barn.
Low. Yep. But it's Lowe.
Oh. I think this is an original, like donated.
It looks original.
Because some of them said replica, some of them said donated.
Yeah.
Original structure donated. Retard. We can't get away. We got the curse of Hell's Grove. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever be going back to that place. Seaboard Airline train. Oh, this is like a train depot. I seen it on the list back there. But obviously this would have been by a railroad track to unload produce and stuff, probably. Let's go inside. I want to go inside. She's gonna stand out here.
The 1920s.
1920s?
1920s.
This is 1920s depot. I'm assuming there have been train tracks on each side. Neat, neat. Pretty neat. Yep, there's some of the old train stuff down there. That's probably, I'm guessing that's probably what the train looked like. It smells like kind of old in here, don't it? Bunch of old lanterns.
We did in 1978, but it was built 1924.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been working on the railroad. Oh, look at the wrong day. Yeah. Because I'm sitting there looking at it now, Morse code.
There we go.
Can you do your own Morse code? Come on, right here it is. It's got the... It's right. How do you get to the long one though?
I think you just hold it.
The B. I could never
I
get
don't know.
that.
To send a dot, gently press down and then quickly release the black knob. You will hear the click. Yeah. To send a dash, gently press the knob down, count to 3, and then release.
Yeah. But a good song would come on the radio and I'd be like... Typewriters.
It was used for 100 years.
This thing had indoor plumbing. I see a sink over there and it don't look like it came from Lowe's. I don't see a toilet though.
I think these windows. It's just a genius idea.
What?
Letting the heat out.
Oh yeah, up high.
Yeah.
Because heat rises. Michigan Central Railroad. Yes. These are...
1800s?
Yeah, these are like passes, train passes. You can actually read
Like
this
the
one.
month, yeah.
Here's a good one. I can read this one. Got so much glare on it though.
Illinois Central.
Illinois Central.
1910.
Yeah, was that when it was punched?
Wow.
Back on. Oh, they got a bolt to it. You can't take it out. I was gonna call AT&T customer service. Plug in. They have electricity.
There's like an actual bird.
They had birds in 1800s. I just don't think this is original. Whoa. Yeah. We stopped here at this quick lube to get our oil changed in the van.
They're making us wait.
Yeah. Got 2 ahead of us. Oh wow. It's got the original engine in it. Sweet. Yeah. Making us wait. Pretty nice. Yeah, we're gonna get a rotation on the van, get an oil change while we're here. That's the original steel body.
There's a thing on there that says, yes, it runs.
Yeah.
Don't remember it.
Out of the cruise. Oh yeah, we're here to cash in our free oil change. The old toolbox. So, da-da-da. I didn't notice this. Look how big the cash register is. So what? How long will we wait till they get us in here?
Well, the guy's off to lunch, so,
yeah.
and I think they're part of the union.
This Walmart's going downhill fast. Waiting on our oil
But it's a free
change.
oil change, so it's worth the wait.
Yes. I'm gonna see if they got our tire size up there. We need some tires for the van. Okay. The next ones. Next. Oh my goodness, that's so bright. Top ones. Yay. Going to jail. Where's Sheriff Buford? There he is. That ain't Buford, it's Weldon. Man, you looking a little pale today. You might want to get some vitamin C or something. Ooh, look at the lady sheriff.
Oh, look at that hair.
That's what I was saying. Look at her. Well, it wasn't too bad in the 60s. What is his name?
Oh.
John Cloud. I've heard that name right here before. Wow, look at the police force. We're coming for you. We're going to bring the milk truck too. Why would the police station have a milk truck? And why would they make them wear these silly looking helmets? That's what I want to know. That's the real question. The old bloodhounds. And he's awful happy about something. I don't know who that is. Donald, somebody, I don't know. We don't really concerned with it. Moving on.
So over years, it gets harder and harder. And the way it's gotten so hard to the point where you can't even you can't even hammer a nail into it. And there's no termites that can get into the house. The house was built for David and Mary Starr back in 1896. And they lived here until 1917, when unfortunately Mary passed away. And then they sold the house, and it was used as the Seven Gables Inn for about 20 years, and then for 30 more years as a private home. And then it was donated to us in 1976 for the Historical Society. And it took about 2 years for them to refinish the house and then move it here. The house was originally on a bluff in Clearwater, on the end of the bay. You guys can pass that around. And on the back, it's right here too. They had to move it across the water on the bay. That way they didn't have to cut the house in half and move it on the road. They moved it across the whole bay all the way. When they bought the house here, when they placed it down, they realized that they put it in backwards. So you guys came in through the back door, and you guys will be leaving through the front door. The reason why they didn't turn around is one, money. They didn't have enough to pay for it to be turned around, and also there's already a lot of trees, but back then there was a lot more trees. So it wasn't really easy for them to be able to turn it back around. This room was the dining room. And the family that lived here obviously was very wealthy, if you can tell by the size of the house, but also because this was their summer house, and they only lived here during the summer, and they originally lived in Illinois. And then things around the house to show that they had a lot of wealth is every room has a source of heat, like the furnaces. Each one has a clock, which if they didn't have a lot of money, they would carry around a little clock with a hook on it. They didn't know what time it was. And then also the silverware. They have a lot of that just to show that they had money. And the only people that would come into this dining room were guests and adults. There were no children allowed in. Like me. So they have here a coal stove. Now we don't know whether or not they have a full wood stove. Because everything, all the furniture in the house was donated to be put into the house, but it is set up as we thought that they would probably have it set it up and for the time period. The stove was always on, so it was always really hot. Now, David and Mary, because of how much money they had, most likely had a bigger stove, but this is just the one that was donated to put into the house. they have bed boxes because of the fact that it would always be on, it would always be really hot. And if you wanted to keep something warm, just put it up in here and it would stay warm for a long period of time. You would put the coal into out here. You could filter how much air came out here, and then you clean it out at the bottom right pit. They had a lot of things that we like have now. Like they have a waffle maker which flips. You just put that in and flip it. But then they also have this one which would be used for pancakes or maybe even eggs. You could go one side, flip it. How cool!
Yeah. I know, sometimes I wonder if we've gone forward or backward.
Yeah.
Bring some of the old inventions back.
Very nice. So just a few things back here. This is an icebox or a refrigerator. This is where ice would go. Of course, just to keep everything in the fridge cold because it wasn't electric yet. And they would put these little cards in the window to show the iceman how many pounds of ice they wanted. And I heard that sometimes the iceman would just turn the card to give them more ice to get more money. And they would use these things, these handy little things that some of you probably seen in Frozen or something to carry the ice. And this is a high chair and a stroller. So I'm not gonna take all of this off to lift it up, but it lifts up to turn it into a stroller. And I think it was also possibly a body training thing. And I always forget what this one's looked at. This is
cabinet.
a Hoosier cabinet. Yeah. And this is pretty much for counter space to make baked goods. This is where the flour would go, and then it would come and sift through here into the bowls. And houses like this one didn't have any counters built onto it, and they use counter space more than we do, I'm sure. So that's that. And
Over their high chair / wheelchair.
Fridge. Oh, more. Beet grinder.
These things, they say, is what they wax the floor with. How do you wax the floor with a big chunk of steel? We're late. Moving on.
Either the children with their nanny would be saying it, or the children with the mother would be saying it. And one year they would play games, play music, play cards, anything really. The children were either taught how to play the piano by whoever took care of them, or they would teach themselves. That way they can impress their mother and show them that. And third place looks good, yeah. Over here, not everyone could see them, but they are French doors. And they were Mary's favorite part of the house, and it's like, she loved to just sit here and look at the doors. They were so pretty.
Very ornate. Beautiful.
Can I let this person in? Sure. It was not really polite to eat all of the snacks.
Is this the door? Well, we're kind of, it's
In the middle of the tour.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
I guess it's the door over there.
No, they said, no, that's okay, thank you.
Well, it was, for whatever reason, rude to eat all of the snacks or to drink a second cup of tea. So whatever was left would just go to the servants and probably the kids. Right here is their tree, since they didn't have like the tree lights that we do now. They put candles all over the tree and keep a bucket of water next to it just in case something caught on fire. Which I'm not sure how common it was because these trees have a lot of sap and stuff. They're not really dry. So to invite friends over, they sent out calling cards. These, I think, are just Christmas cards, but these are calling cards. Just send these little handy things out to let them know when they wanted them to come over by sending this little dish when we did, and then have their tea. And Yet again, another clock. So, a lot of money.
Yeah. Can you? We're going here. This must be the kids' room.
Oh, that's great window.
I had that game, Chinese checkers.
Oh, I did too.
That's not 1800. Is this like the master bedroom? I love that bed though. I would definitely claim that bed. And that. I didn't know in 1800s they had sprinkler systems, fire systems. It was more advanced than what I thought. Yeah, I would definitely do the bed though, that's awesome. This big bathroom, I guess they had a plumbing system. Because they had an indoor toilet, do not use. I got to go. Moving on. Going to this bedroom. Excuse me. Yes. Yeah. So many people.
Yeah, too, but
My class.
I mean, there's a door. This room has 3.
Is this what the boy wore, or is that a girl? That's a girl's swimsuit. That's what that was.
Like an appropriate swimsuit.
Yeah, because I
I
see
don't know why we think it's okay to be naked on the roof.
see you're wearing one now. So this is a changing room. This is a nice. Oh, this has got to be the master bedroom. It's more fancy.
It does, and it's got the sky.
Has a bigger dresser and sleigh. It's got a sleigh bed, which I had that. You know, modern day sleigh bed right there. And you have your own carbon monoxide producer in your bedroom. That'd be cozy. Yes, I would do it. Oh, the little. You imagine getting up in the morning, you'd have a fire going, so I'd have my coffee water going. Get up and go out there and chill. Yeah, back in the. I think she said this is where the children like did their studies and learn how to play piano. I think that's what she said. Here's a old Edison with the tubes. There's never common. You can find them anywhere. There's the picture looking thing. Bird cage. And a fireplace. And also then in 1820 they invented central heat and air. And they had first aid kits in 1820. So if you got cut working on the central heat and air.
This is really pretty.
Oh, you know what that is, don't you?
Spit shot.
That's what goes in the van.
No.
Goes in the van. So what are these postcards? What, 20? Then you got a girl playing a banjo. I don't know. Let's find something else.